South Africa is in a very difficult position from a societal point of view. You know, a lot of issues that we have in our country that I think is unique to South Africa, and a lot also that is not unique, but that we need to do something about.
I founded TALMAR in 2011, and this was an endeavor born from a dream that's developed in my heart and in my mind to serve Africa and to serve South Africa with great economic interventions that sustain great social interventions over the long term. I believe TALMAR has developed a unique approach to sustainable project development. First and foremost, it's always about people. It's about journeying together to introduce business models into communities, to co-create and empowering people in the process.
This approach makes sure that we take into account the needs of the communities. It also makes sure that communities accept the projects and these projects are created with them. And most importantly, this ensures that we have a sustainable approach that takes into account this economic, social, and ecological environment in which the communities exist.
We also focused on implementation. We position ourselves as developers and as investment managers, not as consultants. And I believe that's a key differentiator for us. We understand what it takes to implement projects over the long term with a very thorough analysis process to really make sure that these opportunities can in fact work. We leverage our own experience, we leverage expertise in the marketplace, but rigorous planning and thinking through every potential situation realistically minimizes our risk of failure dramatically.
Successful socio-economic development requires the right mix of financing and funding. To unlock this right mix of funding, we at TALMAR develop projects that are financially feasible, that are innovative, and are sustainable. Our approach is to leverage donor funding and public sector funding. This initial funding ensures that we can unlock private sector funding further in the project and also act as a catalyst for our project. So once we've modeled our business and developed it to a bankable state, we take this concept to the commercial space and we demonstrate to the private financiers that the business makes financial sense and will make a profit.
One of the critical success factors for long-term project development and successful implementation is to build very strong support structures. We provide a lot of resources in terms of training programs, money, infrastructure and equipment. We walk that road with people to mentor them, to support them, so we can build resilience to allow them to thrive. So all businesses we create are created at a large scale, whether these are clusters of smaller businesses or whether it's one large-scale organization. So this is the mechanism through which we provide jobs and income for people, and we create asset value within a community, increasing living standards and facilitating access to opportunities for people.
We've decided to partner with TALMAR because of the relationship that was built up over time and the opportunity to get involved in a holistic approach that we believe can have massive success. I think collaboration is something that we're not doing enough of, and that by taking your strengths and collaborating with others that have got a different strength, you can create massive change.
This economic driver creates sustainability and social interventions, and it helps us to be less destructive on the environment, which creates a sustainable ecosystem. This is why we do what we do. It's our purpose as TALMAR.
I love that I can apply my love for numbers to actually helping people and developing projects that are profitable and that are economically feasible.